Okay. Where we at? Okay. Streaming. Okay. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, family? How you guys doing? I am so sorry we are running a little late because I fucking fell asleep. Dozed off a little bit and woke up to some bullshit. But here we go. Who's coming in? Let's see where the family at. I got a little slack from one asshole that told me I should not be shouting my family out during the beginning of the fucking of the video, but that person can eat a dick. What's up, Jersey D? What up, LL Sneak? What up, Non Bigness? What up, Reggie Roberts? What up, Mob? What's up? Hashtag fuck Young Noble. There y'all go. Yeah, I ain't thinking about that nigga. What up, Alton Walker? What up, Jerome Bailey? Robert Orana? John Trey the Prophet? What's up? Kenneth McLean in this motherfucker. What's up, Bootsy? None bigness. What's crack-a-lackin', everybody? Y'all know what's up. Another day, another week. And we got our ex-con in this motherfucker. I gotta say what's up. Who is this? Alpha Male Row. Suck my dick, bitch. Let me get this bitch out of here quick. Son of a bitch. Let me get this bitch out my way.
Yeah, he was going in hard.
Yeah, this little bitch. Let me get this bitch out the way early. Bam. Get this bitch out of here. Remove this bitch immediately. And put this bitch in timeout. Bitch, get in timeout. What's up, Callie? How you doing, LeVar? Oh, my boy LeVar Ball in this motherfucker. Gerald Watkins. Okay, a moderator. This is what y'all do. That row motherfucker. I want y'all, what's this, Alpha Male Row? I want you to get this motherfucker up out of here every time you see this dumb motherfucker. Put him on 300 minutes every goddamn time and get that bitch up out of here. So what's up, Reggie? How you doing, Reggie? Right in this motherfucker. What's up, Reg?
What up, Big Real? What up? What up?
Oh, man.
How you doing, baby?
Man, you sound happy than the motherfucker tonight. Goddamn. What's up, man? You hit the lotto or something and ain't told us about it?
Man, I was just up here crying 10 minutes ago. I told you I've been watching the Son of Anarchy series, and
you see
goddamn Jax just killed his mama. He just killed Jimmer.
Oh, man, Jimmer
I
had
done
to
watched
go.
it about 4 times, so I knew what was going to happen. But each time I watch it, I cry. He was supposed to give his mama a pass. What y'all think? He supposed to give his mama a pass.
Man, Jimmer,
Yeah,
she had to go. She was doing a lot of shit, man. Fucked up shit.
But she was always trying to protect the family.
Yeah, she did.
Everything was about the family.
Yeah, it was about the family. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, we got what's up, Jersey Deep. Shout out to Jersey Deep. Just donated that $2. You know, even though we don't beg for it and we don't ask for it, we appreciate it. Anybody that donates.
We're going to have Jersey D explain one day how to do that, because, man, a lot of people be hitting up John on First, and he don't know how to do it either. How to do that. So next time we're going to Bum First, we're going to call them and ask him how to do that.
Oh, no. It's so simple. It's so simple. So,
is it? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Supreme in this motherfucker. What's up, Supreme, my nigga? What's going on with you, Supreme? We can't wait to get you up here, man, and get on this shit. Yo, Supreme, why don't you come on next week and you be on the show with me and Reggie and the guy that's going to play Reggie? What's up, Supreme? Can we get that up out of you? Oh, Reggie Roberts, thanks for the $2 donation, my brother. We appreciate the love. Like I say, even though we don't beg for it, and we don't ask for it, we appreciate it. It's all welcome. So, Reg, I was sleeping, right? And here's a fucking 5-year-old fucking bullshitting rumor that Jay-Z was allegedly supposed to buy Tupac's entire catalog for $340 fucking million, and he's only worth $500 million. Him and his wife together is worth $1 billion. So, you still work close with this state and E1. How true is this bullshit that you know of? Because, I'm not going to say the guy's name. I think he may have jumped the gun a little too soon. or maybe the era of the fake news that we live in, and just getting hype off of this fake news shit and jumping into it as well.
Yeah.
Is it any truth to this shit, Reg? That
Well, that's an old rumor. I heard that rumor back in 2015, I think it was.
yeah.
Uh, that he was supposed to was going to buy it from E1, the unreleased masters.
Mm-hmm.
But come on, shit, he'll be liquidating his whole money, because if we say we work $500 million, that just means in all the shit we got, the houses, his publishing, his music, everything. That don't mean we have that money in the bank.
Right. Jewelry.
I'm not trying to shit on Jay-Z and Beyonce, but that's probably all they have in the bank together.
Right.
It's about $300 million, and so I'm not saying they're not worth more, but cash and what you're worth is two different things.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, they take stuff that you already bought that you hope to be able to sell one day, and so that's when you come with your worth. And I don't even think they're billionaires yet. I know they're up there, but I don't think that they both consider billionaires as a husband and wife.
No.
To my knowledge, because I remember Dre was supposed to be the only one from hip hop that was considered a billionaire, and I think Puffy was close with like 700 million. But like I said, that's just their net worth for things that they have, assets that they possibly can sell.
Mm-hmm.
To say that they had that type of money on hand, and what people don't realize that E1 don't have the rights to the unreleased master. So that right there shows the false in the rumor. The state owns that, and they have a combined deal where one can't do. I don't even know what the deal is since the bankruptcy discharge, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But it used to be that they couldn't do anything without us. We couldn't do anything without them. They both had to be a part of the deal, and so unreleased masters. I don't even think it's worth it, in my opinion, but I may be hating a little bit because I wouldn't even buy. Well, just put it this way: the Death Row catalog, which had Doggy Style and Chronic and all of that in it, only sold for $18 million. So if he wanted to buy something, he relied on me, Machiavelli, and all those stuff for $18 million. If he was really, I'm sure he'd want to sell that to him right now for $100 million. So I don't know who put that out. So
yeah.
So,
this guy, he's
But that was a rumor that was put out, and I told y'all that guy. Real don't want to say his name, so I won't say it. But I told y'all that guy is just a researcher, and he must was high or smoking or something, and didn't see the date. Oh shit, that 5 looked like a 9 or 8 to me.
Yeah, man.
It was in March it was March the 28th of 2015 when it was put out.
Yeah.
So that 5 must look like an 8 to him. That boy, he better stay off the internet.
Allegedly, some motherfucker on BET supposed to have said the shit, right? But you don't see that shit nowhere on BET's website. You know what I'm saying? So, people, listen, the last time I personally heard that through the Afeni's attorney that this shit is on lockdown, that Tupac's material is going to stay in the family, is not for sale, and it is to be passed down for that family to eat off of for the rest of their lives through generations and generations, is to take care of that family. So that shit is not popping. Go ahead, Reg, say it.
I just know families don't always honor your mama wish, so
right.
I wouldn't say that. I would never say never, but 384 million is a lot. I mean, that's what the Beatles. What did they sell for? I know some guys out there. I don't think the Beatles was that high. Was it 400 or 500 million? It wasn't that high.
Not that high.
But I think they just recently sold for something crazy again. Since Michael Jackson, and then Sony took it.
Yeah.
And then when the Jackson estate sold it, or Michael Jackson estate sold it to, I think, back to Sony's or somebody like that. But come on, that's the Beatles.
Right.
I know people on the stream look at Tupac like the Beatles, but come on. That's the Beatles.
Now,
So anyway,
now, Kenneth McClain, he and I guess we the only two sane motherfuckers that think just alike. Because I was thinking this, and I was saying to somebody, because my partner John Trey called me now. John Trey, this is my homie, but John was drinking that goddamn Kool-Aid and gave this guy, I was like, oh, he's usually on point, and he usually be kind of right on that. I'm tapping you a little bit, John. I'm tapping you light for this shit now because you become the podcaster and you got to learn not to make these fucking mistakes because certain motherfuckers will have you thinking shit is true and it's not true. But Kenneth McClain was saying, and I was thinking the same thing. I'm quite sure over the years, the estate and the family will make much more than $320 million off of that in like 32 to 33 years worth of income all at once. You feel me? Then all at once. So, and they will still have, after that many years, they will still have the rights and the material, and they will still keep generating money off of it. That would be my thoughts, of someone smart. So, I reached out to Storm and I asked Storm, was it true? And Storm, was like, I didn't hear anything of it and I don't know if it's true or not. Then, I had to reach out to Kurt, and Kurt broke it down, was like, no. If anything, Jay probably, and I was thinking the same thing on this too. Jay may have acquired the rights to stream Tupac's music on Tidal. He may have done that, or may be trying to do that, but he will not get the rights to Tupac music. And I'm not a Jay-Z hater, but you just come on, people, use your common sense. Real talk.
Yeah, it's not. I'm sure it'll be the company. I'm not even saying that. I'm misquoting because I'm sure he would do it under his company, probably Rock Nation or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be dumb. The dumbest move he make if him and Beyonce took all the money that they done made over the years to make a purchase like that. You just can't gamble like that.
No.
Maybe Warren Buffett can make a gamble like that, or Bill Gates. But when you only have a net worth combined of $700-800 million, you don't go and put yourself in a $380 million debt. But like I said, this rumor was out there in 2015, sometime in March. I really just think he saw that and didn't see the 5 and made it an 8, something like that. He must have been smoking some good weed.
Yeah, that shit that to be some good ooh
He must have dipped it or something.
Yeah.
If he reported that, I don't even know that he reported it. I might be throwing a jab at him. And he may not even say that.
Nah, he reported that shit. He was driving around live when he did that shit. I saw that video.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's the ooh-wee forking.
Yeah, it's crazy. But like I said, we ain't hating the brother. You know what I'm saying? The brother just gave y'all some fucking falsified information. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't true. Real talk. And like I say, Reg's just in the loop. He's still in the loop with E1, and so he
with the E1, they would have told. Yeah, I would have been told my check is cut off.
Yeah,
something like that went down.
Yeah,
but your service is no longer needed.
I'm quite sure they would have gave you one big payout and said, "You out of here, Reg. We're gonna give you one big payout, and you're done."
I'll be on a flight to New York.
You'll be on a flight to New York to get your money. Shit.
Oh man, I'll be in their face. Right. And I'm cheap. I'm easy to buy. But no, I don't think so. Now, if it's back in the works or something like that, who knows? But to say that we heard a rumor like that with those numbers 3 years ago and then that resurfaced back up, I think somebody just was reading something they had no business to reading or something.
Yeah, like I said, this is the era of bad news, fake news, and he got some bad news, and it was some fake shit, and he took it and ran with it. Cause I personally, before I even put some shit out, I'm gonna research that shit. I'm always, motherfuckers always be like, well, hey, somebody said that shit a couple days earlier today, or you 10 hours late. Yeah, motherfucker, because I was gonna do my research. I'm not going to put a video out there and jump out the fucking window and then have to snatch that shit down. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah.
let's see. But you know, we in here. Let's get on our show, man. We done with that. That's not gonna be true, people. So let's, you
Hey
know.
man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear. I was contacted by the police today.
You were?
Sorry to hear that they're investigating you. Huh?
Oh yeah, they
Did you
invest.
hear they're investigating you for elderly abuse or some shit? They said you fucking with some elderly lady or something like that. They're trying to get you for. What's that about?
Oh man, that ain't shit, man. Just, you know, they'll be all right. You know, it's some water under the bridge shit. You know, is, you know, long gone. You know, they long gone, and they do what they do. I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? And we not gonna give them no shine either. You know what I'm saying? They can say what they want to say, and, you know, keep jabbing, but, you know, when they keep poking the sleeping lion, that motherfucker will wake up and he will attack. And I have a lot of information to attack. So with that being said,
Okay. Yeah, you better stop messing with the elderly, man.
oh yeah, man,
Better leave them alone.
yeah,
The elderly and the kids, we got to protect.
yeah, we gotta protect them. So yeah,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
let's get on, man, with our shit, man. So, man, I was watching the show tonight. It's picking up speed because guess what? You're gonna be in episode
Yeah,
6, and you come in next week. You're gonna be in there next week.
yeah,
They're introducing Reggie Wright Jr. into the fold. So
yeah,
now let's talk about Russell Poole again. You know, I'm gonna jab at Russell
yeah.
Poole every fucking opportunity I get because Russell seems like he really was fucking some shit up here. So you mean to fucking tell
Yeah,
me,
Russell.
really, Regs? You mean to tell me this
Robo
motherfucker?
super cop, huh? Man,
No, that
they
was
making out Russell Poole to be a super cop shit.
no. Russell Poole was really making him out to be a dumbass cop. Okay, now you mean to tell me that Russell motherfucking Poole got kicked out of his house, was living in his garage. RJ Bun goes and save him. He moves in with RJ Bun, and he does not pay his fucking storage fee for a couple months or whatever, and bam, he loses his storage
Well,
locker, and all the files is there.
yeah.
Was that true?
Hey, yeah, I told y'all I was doing bad. Y'all wasn't trying to hear me. This was a man that RJ got out of a garage, sleeping in a garage, y'all. RJ got him out of a garage after he was like, hey, man, give me some content. Talk to me, you know. Um, this man was sleeping in a garage. Think of the people that y'all know that sleep in garages.
Bums,
Alcoholics and crackheads.
crackheads. Yeah.
That motherfucker that moms and the grandma and them won't let in the house because he done been stealing from you and taking shit from you,
Mm-hmm.
you know, from the house for the longest. But mama still love you. Daddy don't give a crap about you.
Most
But,
down.
yeah.
Now Kenneth
Yeah.
McClain said some shit. He got something going on, and we fucks with Kenneth. Kenneth said Russell Poole had NYPD pick up Zip and then never even went to New York to meet with Zip and talk to him. Why would you have them go pick this man up, arrest him, and hold him, and you don't even go talk to him, Russell? I mean, I wish he was still here so I can ask him this shit. Real talk.
Yeah, well, he was being rolled. And probably once he went to the supervisors to ask him, they probably told him, man, get the fuck out of here. You see that supervisor keep looking at him like, Russell, stop, please stop. You know, you can tell that he liked the dude, and I think they building him up to be more, to do a lot more on the case than what or he made himself look like he did more on the cases than what he really did. I had heard that a while ago, that he was just like an evidence collector on the Rampart case, where he was the one that just collected all the evidence, that he didn't really work the case like he making himself, like he made himself seem.
Okay.
But we'll get Greg over to talk about that once he's been all the way out of control.
Yeah,
and then
let's do it.
we'll get Greg back on and let he come and tell us. Because y'all got to remember, there's only so much that they can tell in the story. So a lot of the stuff they're gonna make up and make it happen so quick,
Right.
where we won't get the exact way it happened. They're just trying to give you the gist of the story. But yeah, but it's starting to pick back up.
Yes, it is.
I can see where Suge about to come and get him out. So Suge Pop about to get out.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
On the first scene, and then the second scene, Russell seemed like he about to spin out of control, and he probably gonna come and do a search warrant because he came and raided my house. He raided my house, Michelet's grandmother's house, and the death row officers. Man, they did a great job on recreating the death row office. The red carpet, the red carpet with the death row symbol. Symbol in the middle. I mean, the office wasn't set up exactly like that, but a lot of the stuff that's in there, I thought they did a great job. I wish we did have fine bitches hanging around the office like that. We had fat old white and black ladies in there, especially when I took over. It wasn't no hangout like that. I like how they had it. Like Big Jake said, I'm going to go work on getting the money for Pops to get out. Big Jake come home, but and then Poochie never came to the office. They kept Poochie kept Poochie away from the office. So, it's a lot of stuff that's, I guess they have to bring the characters in and show them somehow, but it wasn't a hangout like that. The studio was mainly a hangout like that. One thing I can say, he didn't have the homies hanging out at the office like that. The office was really a professional. You had people that really, was in the industry that worked, that was at the office. So he kept them away. He may have 3 or 4 homies hanging around there that was their job to maybe just to hang at the office. And then Big Jake, he was trying to work with B-Man and Kevin Black in promotion. And so he was really one of the homies that was trying to work, but that was mainly with street team guys. And if y'all don't know street team guys, that is in every city. Y'all think black folks is only in about 25 cities in the United States of America. When I'm saying that, like Cleveland, Detroit, some parts of Phoenix, Arizona, of course, in Oakland, San Francisco, California. But in each one of those areas, you had a guy that was responsible for those zones. We call them street team guys, and they were the ones that go around, make sure all the DJs had the vinyl, had the stuff for the clubs, and then make sure whenever you went into the little moms and pop record stores that used to be on the corner, make sure that they had material and death row stuff for advertising and stuff like that. If a nightclub, you remember they used to put the posters up around the signs and stuff like that.
Facts.
Make sure you hit them up with the posters that the album was coming out. Tell us where a good bench was. We started buying the benches at the bus stops and stuff like that. That was your street team guys in 25 to 30 major black markets that you had. Because we didn't advertise in Utah. we just didn't.
Right.
We didn't advertise in. We might have been not in Iowa. I don't remember a street team guy being in Iowa. But you have a guy in D.C. You have a guy in Atlanta. You have some guys in New York. A lot of the California. But it's only like 25 cities in all these states where is really black control. Well, not black control. A lot of black people are. Black folks not in all 50 states in the United States of America. Y'all be amazed at how many states where there's not a black communities not in their states. But anyway, so that's what the street team guy were, and so that's what Big Jake and people like that did. Later on, when I took over, that's what I had the homies. I had Buntry and everybody signed to a region, where about 4 or 5 of them had regions just to call and make sure those street teams and how you know that they're doing it. How would y'all think we knew what they were doing, what they were supposed to be doing?
Take pictures.
Because they didn't get that check if they... Exactly. You had to mail those pictures in, Mail us those pictures. Let's see what you did. So, anyway, that was the street team thing.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I remember
yeah.
that back in the day. I
Okay.
seen them. I remember Sean P. and them back in the day doing that shit and snapping pictures and shit. They had their little Polaroid cameras and out there
Yeah.
taking pictures when they put that shit up. I remember that shit back in the day. A lot of people today they don't know about that
Yeah.
because street teams don't exist no
Nah, they don't
more.
know about that. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So we
Yep.
we
Yep.
we got somebody Rob MM. He said, "How weird actors portraying your life on TV without your consent." That sounds like that's somebody putting in a fake name or something, just coming in and talking shit. It sounds like to me. Who it sound like it can be to you, Rex?
Yeah. They do it all the time.
Yeah.
They do it all the time. It happens all the time. I wish I was the first person that it was happening to, but I'm not. So it happens. Shit, I'm sure Whitney. I'm sure there's a lot of people that have some movies out, stuff on Lifetime shows and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
that they didn't want to come out. That's what
Yeah.
they always say. Unauthorized. This is an unauthorized documentary on such and such life, or so and so.
Yeah.
So yeah, they can do it. Um, Now you got to watch out if they have me bent over getting fucked in the ass, then they may have some problems. But if it's something that they can prove, then
Facts.
then it's all good. But it's all about how they portray you in it. If it's
Mm.
something that's true or not, then they could they call me that I was gay and had a gay lover or something like that. Then I can prove that ain't never happened. But so but they just got to watch what they say.
Oh, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Now here's another one. Okay, after Pac was killed, there was an 8-day bloodbath between the Bloods and the Crips, along with 300 guns confiscated. Would you like to
No,
elaborate?
not 300 guns. I
Not-
wish it was 300 guns. It wasn't 300 guns.
Okay.
That was just 300 guns that had been seized in the city of Compton from a point to a point
Okay.
that had never been tested or that needed to be documented or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But now the Southside Crips are in the mall that have 300 guns in the house. It wasn't that many.
Yeah.
Now that would have been a successful raid if they had got 300 guns off the streets. But that was over a period. It was something about a period of time. But they did do several search warrants after that, and a total of 15 people got shot and killed. 3 on the south side, and I don't know how many different gunshot victims that was on each side. I can't say south side had 7 people got shot and the mob had 8 guys got shot. I don't know the exact numbers. But in that 8-day period, it was a 15 reported, and that was people that got hit and went into the hospital and talked to the police.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure it probably was a lot more shootings where somebody missed and nothing happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you: is it true? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I don't want to cut you. Go ahead.
Y'all gonna hear them talk about a guy named Bobby Finch. I don't know if they talked about it yet.
Mm-mm.
Bobby Finch that got killed on the south side. I could have sworn I heard Bobby Finch's name mentioned, but maybe not. But if y'all hear a guy named Bobby Finch get killed, he lived next door to Corey Edwards.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like I won't say a nobody, but he wasn't a gang member.
Okay.
So I hope y'all get what I'm trying to say. That was meant for Corey Edwards.
Yeah, that was meant for
not for Bobby Finch.
Right. And
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
That was just a mistaken identity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was kind of fucked up. Now is it true? Okay, I've heard this was true. Then I heard it was false. I heard it was true again. Is it true that Orlando Anderson got hit up and it was in a wheelchair and had to learn how to rewalk again within this short period of time? Yeah. Is that true?
I never heard that. Like I said, I dealt with Orlando Anderson from either January of '97, might have been late December, but I'm sure it was January because Suge probation violation hearing happened in the later part of February. He got violated on February 29th. So I met with him either at the early part of February or sometime in January, and he wasn't a victim of a gunshot. He didn't appear to be a victim from a gunshot victim, especially an AK-47,
Right.
which was been reported at that time. And then, if y'all could pull up some things in the L.A. Times, there was this reporter by the name of Chuck Phillips that was on his ass. I mean, he had got arrested like 2 or 3 times before he got killed, doing some bank stuff with some chicks and stuff like that. And nobody said he was in a wheelchair or trying to learn to walk or something like that when he got shot dead. And I just never heard of that, and we would have heard of that. Trust me.
Fact.
I was real close with the guy Michael DeRoe. My father is like Michael DeRoe, God daddy.
Right.
Him and his mother and my father are real close. Matter of fact, if y'all look on my Facebook page, y'all see she's a Facebook friend of mine. Those are y'all that's in the Elite family. That's my Facebook friends. Carrie DeRoe. That's Michael DeRoe mama. And so, I mean, we cool like that. And so, I'm saying all that to say, I trust me, I would have heard if Orlando had got, if he had got hit, if he would have got hit and no shot.
Now this come from Kenneth McLean. Michael Carlin tried to claim you was behind Bobby Finch's murder because he knew too much about what happened in Vegas. So yeah, you know, Michael Carlin. Let's just say this: Michael Carlin is a fat old white man that needs to just go sit down and relax and chill out and quit clickbaiting and putting out falsified information. I think he may be well, I'm not gonna say that, but anyway. So okay. Yeah. What up, Lamar H? I see you, man. Hey, shout out to you too, brother. Shout out. I appreciate you for being here watching, and it's all good. Now let's go back to Orlando Anderson. Now, Reg.
Let me speak on Bobby Finch for a minute. His brother, I can't even think of his first name right now, but he worked with Kevin Hackey as a Compton Unified School police guy. Very good dude. Very good dude. Man, Dayu is here. 313. Look at that.
Dayu.
Remember Dayu?
Oh, what's up, Dayu? Okay. Appreciate that $14.99. Yeah, he was dropping that money, $14.99.
He was $19.99. Why you cheating? Why you cheating? 313, man. You was giving $19.99.
Hold on, he said.
But anyway,
hold on, he said, "Real, you had Game Secretary Whack 100 on. He kept hating on Pac like a bitter woman. You told him he was full of shit and put him in his place. Reggie, what role did Whack play, if any, at Death Row?" Okay. Yeah,
all right. See, Dad, you stop wasting your money and go and read some of our interviews. We had a nice interview with Whack 100.
Yeah, it was a good.
But I'll tell you right quick. Whack 100, because you paid $15 for it. But Whack 100, what did he do? Whack 100 wasn't even around when Pac was around. Whack 100 came around probably about 1999, 2000. He went on some stunt trips with me to some different award shows and stuff like that. He kind of had a lot of dudes following me from the Pacoima Parus. Okay, Compton is about 70, 80 miles away from Pacoima. Pacoima is way in the valley. Their group, if y'all think of, where the studio was, Tarzana, Encino. No, not that way. It's in the valley. It's like 80 miles away from Compton is where Pacoima Parus are. So they had a little set. But those are the ones that you're scared of because what? They trying to prove themselves a little more. You know, the Compton Parus and the LA Bloods and stuff don't give them that much respect because they don't really have no Crips around them to be fighting and stuff. Just like, you know, with the Long Beach Crips, they don't have no Bloods in their town. Who are they fighting? You know, It's fighting each other. And so that's why they have a bad rap. But when you have gangs like that, they were the ones you kind of worry because they want to prove themselves even more. But so the Pacoima dudes they will always go with me. And man, I'll tell you, those niggas will be the first to tear up some shit. And so that's when we met Whack and his boy Sugar, met a dude by the name of Poole Ryder in the jail that he sent home to me to look out, you know, to help, you know, for me to look out for, and you know, to do whatever I needed. And he came home and he was from Pacoima, and so of course he rallied up his soldiers or his boys whenever we needed to go somewhere. So
Facts.
that's when Wack came around. He then came back around when Suge came home, 2002, 2003.
Mm-hmm.
He was cool with the Realers by then, hanging out with the Realers and stuff because the Realers kind of lived in that area, and it kind of linked up with the. Do y'all remember the Terror Twins or anything like that we had signed for a minute? That was from Pacoima and stuff like that. They were some rappers. The Realers did a couple of things with, but anyway, that's when he came back around. By that time, I was gone. I guess 2003, 2004. And then Suge and Wack was hanging out with each other a little bit. But when I came back around in 2005, 2006, Wack wasn't around.
Mm-hmm.
But, I always was cool with Wack, and still to the day, I still tell you, I disagree with what he's saying about Pac. But just because I disagree with what he's saying about Pac, I can't throw away a 20-year relationship.
Right.
Totally disagree with what he's saying. Don't understand what his motive is. But I don't hate the dude.
Mm-hmm.
I still got to... I still fuck with him. If he called me right now, I'd be, "What's up, Wack?"
Mm-hmm.
So that's how that goes.
Okay.
All right, I know I went a little bit long on Wack, but that's what's up with Wack.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, now that there you go. You I mean, you all right, brother? You got that? Now let me ask you. Now when you first met Orlando, you had to do business with him to help try to save Suge. What was his demeanor like? Just being around him. I mean, what was he like? Was he like a timid, fidgety motherfucker?
Just like on that video y'all saw. Just like on that video y'all saw. Who did the interview with him? Was it Miss Fredericks? Just like that. Laid back, trying to be cooler than what he is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just like y'all saw him on that video. All right, Reg. Yep. That's what I believe. Yeah, Suge was trying to save me. He was trying to get those niggas off me. Yeah. That's what I believe that. Yeah, I know what to say.
Okay. So yeah, he knew.
Yeah.
And he got a healthy payday for that too. A nice payday.
Exactly. It just got an easier fight.
Yeah.
Because, we would have had to pay him. We were going to have to pay him because, he got assaulted. And it was by Pac. So, he it just where he didn't really have to fight it. But that meeting was really turned up between attorneys, between Edie Fall, which was Orlando's attorney, and David Kenner, which was Suge's attorney. And so, that's what that was all about. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so when people say, "Well, how could you deal with somebody that killed Pac?" Oh, come on. We was trying to say Suge. We was trying to get, Suge out of custody. That's the other person's job. My job was to try to save Suge and save the company, not to be trying to out there shoot somebody on the spot that I believe killed Pac.
Right.
Even if I believe that, knew that ain't how I get down. I ain't gonna never do nothing to you, right, face to face. That's a dumb man game. That's called being spontaneous, not a spontaneous person.
Yeah. So like, cause I look at it.
I play defense in football.
Yeah, cause I'm
Go ahead,
looking.
I'm sorry.
Are you good? I'm looking at it because like Orlando is basically the dude. Man, I mean just right then and there, you had him in the office. None of the homeboys like, let's kill this motherfucker right here, right now. Let's get him out the way. Because, as of, him taking all this credit, I mean, for Pac. But like I say, I understand your thing was, hey, we here to help Suge, to get Suge out. We not saying fuck what he did. We going to set this on the back burner for a later day. We need to get Suge out. That's the job.
That and plus that wasn't my job. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I wasn't involved in the hood stuff. That wasn't what I was about. Yeah, that wasn't my job. And by then, like I said, the raise had already happened. Everybody wasn't for sure wasn't really going on. That just wasn't my job. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So we moving on from Orlando. Like I say, it was just cool guy trying to be cooler than what he was, like he was in the video. Yeah. Okay. That fits that. Now, Russell Poole. Let's get back on Russell. We're gonna call him Detective Fuck Up. That's what we just gonna call him, Detective Fuck Up. I know I'm gonna be
Okay.
hated, and everybody, some certain individuals probably watching this shit. Oh, you motherfucker, you fucking nigger. It is what it is. But anyway, so Detective Fuck Up here. Now, Detective Fuck Up was told not to go rogue and to have the SWAT team was on their way to get Rafael Perez and Detective Fuck Up blocks him in with the car. Was that really for real? Hello, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We had a bad connect. Can I call you? You know what? Let me call you from the house phone.
yeah. Go
We got
ahead.
a bad connect, real.
Go ahead. Call me from the house
Okay,
phone.
man.
All right.
All right.
All right. Go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, Gene Deal is right now. He can't talk until after he's done. He's gonna retire in June. To a certain person that got a problem with Gene Deal, don't put that shit over here. Gene Deal is my homie. Me and Gene Deal, we talk off of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And he has told me some shit in confidence. You know what I'm saying? And just, not to even talk about it. The shit that he and I are working on. So we talk. So whatever negative vibes you have against Gene Deal, which is probably nothing, don't do that bullshit over here. Please and thank you. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Man, I better invest in a new phone. My phone be bad, boy.
yeah,
It
yeah.
ain't the battery. I'm at 90%. But anyway.
Most deaf. So, okay, Kinder. Oh, thanks, brother, for the $5. We appreciate that. We appreciate it. Reggie, let me see. Here you go. Reggie,
Yes, sir.
did you feel in your gut Orlando was the shooter, and how did you feel doing business with him personally? That comes from King. Was it King Third?
Mm, yeah. By then, like I said, by then it had been 4 to 5 months had passed. Had different worries in life. You know,
Mm-hmm.
the meal ticket was going to jail.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm not saying Suge did or did, but I didn't think Suge had the mindset what he's been accused of with Biggie.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Sitting in jail,
Mm-hmm.
you know, just got just got about to get sentenced or had already been sentenced. I don't know when the plan was planned.
Mm-hmm.
If that's true, if any of that is true or not. But it's still hard for me to believe that the mindset was there. You know,
Mm-hmm.
when he was fighting for his freedom.
Wow. Yeah, like right now, I see, man, like Suge back in those days, he was like, I'm with whatever. I'm gonna fight this shit. It's like now I see a Suge. He's like he's beaten, he's defeated, and but he's not giving up. But you can tell it's like, man, I'm defeated here. Do you see that in that? Do you see that in him when you look at him now?
I'm sorry, Real. I don't know why I'm having a hard time. Repeat that again for me, Real. I'm sorry.
I said the Suge that I saw back in the days of going to trial and everything was more confident, more arrogant. And this
Yeah,
Suge today, I see he seemed like he's beaten, he's defeated, and so I mean, not defeated, but he's beaten right now, and it's like he's not the same Suge.
yeah. He's older. One, the diabetes is kicking his butt,
Mhm.
um, and so he can't. His beard is growing out, and so you see in the gray.
Mhm.
Um, he's had teeth from when Akon bodyguard hit him. Uh, he haven't really got his teeth. He haven't got any implants done. So I think he's walking around with like a false grill,
Mhm.
and so that's messing with his teeth.
So he never got that fixed. And 'cause he's 52 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Versus then he was what, 30, 32, 30. So it's a different person.
Yeah.
And his money is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, like I've explained this to people before. When people say MC Hammer is broke, and I say, well, no, Hammer isn't broke. Hammer is just, he has more money than you and I, but he's not broke. He's not the same guy that had $33 million back in the day.
Correct.
And when people say,
Yeah,
"Oh, Suge is broke," I say, no,
yeah,
Suge isn't broke. Suge still has more money than you and I, but he
yeah.
doesn't have five
Well,
hundred
no.
million, 500 million anymore.
Yeah, but just like he made $150,000 just for doing that talking from jail. Uh, Sugar made more than us just while he been in jail. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but that ain't the type of money he used to. I know he made $150,000 from LT Hutton when he just got them on the call because they were having problems getting the music license for the
Mm-hmm.
All Eyes on Me.
Mm-hmm.
So they broke him off 150. It might have been 200. And then he got broke off another 150 from BET for that part that he did. When he narrated whatever he did.
Mm-hmm.
So that's $300,000 he done made
Just sitting in jail.
and that was in 2017. And
Mm-hmm.
that's just the two things we know about. He done did some other things. I'm sure Fox paid him because they
Mm-hmm.
paid me. So I don't know what he got from Fox, but I'm sure he got at least 25, 30,000 for that. So I'm saying but where his money's going is to the attorneys. That's where that 150,000 went to Bass or
Mm-hmm.
Bays or whatever his name is. That's going to be handling me now. And so uh, so I'm saying he's making more money than we are. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like you said, he's making money, but it's not the money he's used to and accustomed to. But then
True.
he also not taking care of as many people and doing as much things that he was doing back in those days too. So it
Right.
doesn't cost much for him to live on. Um,
Right.
I'm pretty sure the Koch was also giving them, not Koch, E1 was also giving them some money.
Mm-hmm.
They pretty much give me money just to say, get stay out of our way, leave us alone.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
Right.
call you when we need you.
Right.
And so I'm sure they're doing the same thing for him, to whoever he has the money going to.
Most.
So, so I'm saying, so he's doing okay. He has money coming in. He just don't have it like he did.
Right. I'm like Lamar H. That 150 stacks is chump change to how Suge used to make it. I probably would say, let's be honest, Reg. You and back in the day, Suge can probably jack off 150,000 in 24 hours.
Oh man, I remember one time I had counted where we spent almost $400,000 or $500,000 just on the weekend from the private play, from staying in the Four Seasons. Because when we was at the Four Seasons, his room alone was like 5,000 a night. And
Mm.
so I think we was there for 4 days, so that's 20 G's right there. And then I had a room that was like 500. Probably about two or three other people was with us that had rooms that was like 500. And then
Mm.
the plane, the flight from New York back and forth then was like 135, I think.
Damn.
And then by the time you go out to eat, I remember it was so funny to me. We went to Profile Records. That's who DJ Quick was with.
Mm-hmm.
And Big Jake and Suge was managing DJ Quick. And so they went and met with Profile Records to get DJ Quick some money.
Mm-hmm.
I think myself, DJ Quick, his bodyguard, Big Jake, Suge. So that's like 6 people we flew. We went private then. I think we went on American Airlines or whatever. And no flights then was crazy to go to New York. Round trip, it was like $2,000, $3,000 a ticket to go. My point was, we probably spent $25,000 to go to give DJ Quick a $50,000 check from Profile. I was like,
Wait a minute. Y'all spent how much money to go get a $50,000
about
check?
25,000 to go smash on Profile Records to get the $50,000. By the time we all flew out there, got in rooms, and you had to have a limo. We didn't have cars. You ever go to New York, you got to have a car because we ain't gonna get no taxis.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time it was like 25, I was like, we flew out here and spend $25,000-$30,000 just so Quick can have $50,000, Chef.
Should could have just wrote the nigga a check for $50,000.
That was my point. That was my point.
You could have just gave him $50,000. Now, what? How did
That was my point.
how did
I'd
priority
laugh.
how did priority owe him $50,000?
Profile.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Profile. How did
It was
profile?
just a smash on there for something. Who knows what it was about? I forget. I wasn't really listening. I didn't care. Even though we all was in the meeting, but I didn't care. But the guy was like, oh, we'll cut him a check. And I was like, man, we just don't make no sense. We just came out here. We didn't do nothing else out there. I don't even think we went to no club. We just probably went and ate. I could see if we went and handled some of our business or, went and did something. But we just went out there just for that.
Damn
that
it.
was so funny. Yeah, that was funny to me.
So I would honestly think now just from you being around Tupac, how much money a week would Tupac spend on weed?
Oh, I didn't know that part of the game.
Okay.
They kept that person away from me there.
Okay.
But, they were smoking chronic then. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I honestly don't know. They had a white chick that used to come up there to bring it to them, with their connect.
Okay.
Come to the studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
A white chick. Wow, look at Tupac getting weed delivered.
Oh man, white folks run the game still today.
Okay.
Y'all keep talking about Mexican Mafia gonna get you and all that. I'm like, man, who fucks with Mexican Mafia? Outdoor.
Oh
Outdoor.
man. Hey, Battle for Compton. Battle for Compton. It was there. Mexican Mafia. Battle for Compton. Okay, like I said, we all was drinking that Kool-Aid once upon a time, and we all were. And a lot of the people here that are watching,
They do outdoor. They do regular. Y'all call Reggie or whatever. Regular.
Yeah, Reggie weed. Yeah, they call it that Reggie.
Keep that shit away from me.
Yo.
Yeah.
Now,
and no client.
Right. Now, Michael Monsantana asked, why did Suge throw DJ Quick across the room? Is that true? Or is that a rumor?
I don't know when that happened. I believe it happened because he said it, but when, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody said they thought Snoop was the connect.
Yeah, somebody said I thought Snoop was the connect. Same dude, Michael. Thought.
No, come on. Where he go? He growing in his backyard, in his garage and stuff. He got time to do that. Do y'all know how much work is put into that? Y'all have no idea what it takes to do that.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, I remember when we was in Arizona. This was back like in 2006, 2007. And I was down there, and one of my homies came up, him and his girl. And it was like, okay, give me ounces in Detroit. You get an ounce of weed for about, $100 back then. This motherfucker give him an ounce for $100. He's like, here, give me some weed. Gave my man $100, right? Shit, this motherfucker came back with a quarter pound of weed. Like what the fuck is this? He just asked for an ounce of weed. Oh, this is what you paid for.
Y'all was fucking with stress. That's called stress. I hear that shit give you a headache.
Yes. Hey, man, listen.
We got to stop talking about this. I don't get in trouble.
Okay, yeah, let's quit. We're going to quit talking. Oh, no, okay, we're going to quit talking about that. Now, okay. Now, who, Bobby Fetch and Antoine Anthony was a guy who was mistakenly killed. They thought it was what's his name again? The Edwards guy, Corey Edwards. Thought he was his
next door neighbor.
Yeah, he was his next door neighbor, just innocent bystander. That's it. Hi, Real. I want to attack. No, you can't attack me. God damn it, Bootsy Miles. Sit your ass down. No, you can't attack me, woman. Quit that. Okay.
You want to jump your boots?
She'll fuck around and get our ass blown out with old Ike Turner here. You know what I'm saying? Old Ike Turner beat you up.
You can't even trust pictures no more.
Nah, you really can't, man. For real. You can't.
My homeboy, he had a picture of somebody that thought they looking good, and she was looking at least 45, 50. She thought was a good looking picture. Oh.
You,
I guess he liked it because he
you,
did say send me some secret ones.
you out cold for that one, Reg. You out cold.
That's the funniest shit to me, man. I clowned him all day today. I was like, what would you say? You have a grandma fetish or something? You love a grandma. All right.
He was mad at you for that one. I know he was.
Oh, he was mad. He called you after that, I think.
Yeah, he called me after that. I was like, "Oh man, what's going on?" I was like, "Nah, it's all good." But we got to get, Jersey got to get at me. I've been calling your ass, Jersey. I'm going straight to voicemail, nigga. We got to take care of business. Get at me so we can take care of some business. Okay,
Yeah.
Free 'em all TV. Hey, real, please ask Reg why corrupt was. No, hey, listen, that's some secret shit. That's for another day. We not even gonna answer that. We gonna that's certain shit you just can't answer, and that stays within the crew. So that'll never get answered. Sorry, so quit asking. That would never.
You know I've been ignoring him for a while. He's been hitting me up for that about 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 or 3 streams. I've been ignoring him. But you pay $100 and then you can get a question like that answered.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Free 'em all
you can
TV.
ask the question. I don't mean I don't answer it.
$100, and you can ask the question.
15 minutes.
15. You got 15 minutes for $100. Going once.
Yeah, you can ask whatever question you want.
Going twice. You know what? We got to get in touch with Greg. We're going to tell Greg, look, Greg, you got to give us some of those goddamn Death Row prop logos. You got to give us some of those goddamn chain logos. You got to give them. They props. We know they props. You got to give them up, Greg. We know you got the fucking connect. So make it happen, Greg. Make that shit happen.
That's what I was going to say, too, but those weren't the real ones. Y'all can tell they wasn't crooked at the bottom. They were straight at the bottom. And stuff.
We know they props. They props. Movie props.
But that plaque wasn't real because you see it didn't have the RIA, it didn't have the RIA sticker in there, but we had one big like that in the entryway of the office.
Mm-hmm.
You need somebody advising them well. I don't know who advised them of how that office looked.
Yeah, they probably had a picture. Well. They probably had a picture of it, and they had to recreate that office. They wanted to look as real as possible. Yeah, that's right, Lamar. Reggie said, "Money talk, bullshit walks." 100%.
Yeah.
Please believe it. Money talk, bullshit walk. So okay, Sharitha let Greg have it that night. Yes, she did. But she was. He did a little bold, she felt. Shit turned green, real. LOL. Don't do it. What? No, I'm not going to wear the fucking thing, Shaquilla Parmel. I'm not going to wear the goddamn thing. I would have the thing hanging up in the house. It's a prop from a movie. That's something you frame and you put it in your office to say, hey, this is an actual prop from the Unsolved. Come on now, you think I would wear that shit around? Come on now, I got diamonds.
You see that question X-Con asking? I know this ain't what the show about.
Okay, ask why Tupac's name and Suge Knight's name was not on the Machiavelli CD.
You're in trouble now. Where I done learned how to come on your streams and read. This is the first time I ever did this.
That's cool.
I'm learning this computer stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
But what happened was that's when they were going to try to they were trying to make it like a disc CD. That CD got cleared up a lot. It was cleared up a lot better than what it was anticipated to be out, and they were trying to use alias names because it was supposed to be a big disc thing, like a not like a mixtape because mixtapes wasn't big then, but just like an underground tape and stuff like that. They originally had where Big E was supposed to be I think they ended up putting it in the inside, but that was supposed to be in the back of the CD, where the Big E and Buffy was in like the ballerina dress, and Big E was looking like a pig or something like that.
Yeah, Papa G. He took credit for having that removed. Talking about that grease hand on the back. He said that's his hand. Or some shit like that. He tried to take all the credit for having that having that removed. off the bat. Said no, Suge, we not gonna
Oh
do
man,
that.
that's all Jimmy Iovine and Steve Berman doing that.
Okay.
Yeah. No, Suge was out when that decision. I mean, he was in jail when that decision was made. So
Okay.
I really believe Jimmy Newman. Who knows? Papa G probably went over there and talked to him when they were trying to do it, but he wasn't in on that side. All this thing was to do was market and promote,
Okay.
get him interviews and stuff like that. And Papa G tried to act like he was so tough. And I remember the big thing with him was Pac couldn't really. That's a bad word, not standing, but he didn't think he was a good PR guy because he could never get him on the cover of Rolling Stones.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of talked about that on the interview I was watching.
Yeah.
Where that was Pac's big thing was like, he can't get me on the Rolling Stones. He can't get me on the Rolling Stones. And I remember doing the interview saying it's unfortunate the Pac had to die to get on the front cover of the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, you did. You did. You said that.
Yeah.
Not.
But
Yeah. Now Kenneth McClain.
and I'm not.
Go.
He was a good PR guy.
Mm-hmm.
Pop G. He just was,
right.
just too dramatic, fucking fairy to me.
Okay. Yeah. Now, Kenneth McClain asked, "Did you guys ever make a Death Row chain with the lethal injection logo? That would have been sweet. I liked that logo.
With a what? With the lethal injection?
Yeah.
Did you say lethal injection?
Yeah, with the lethal injection. Yeah.
I did that. I had a sample one done of that, but it was too big. It was long, and we was trying to do a new modern way of doing the Death Row.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they out here now. They had got rid of the chair had got outlawed. I think it's still outlawed, and so they do them by lethal injection now.
Right.
And so we're just trying to do it a new way. But that chain was hideous. It was just long, because it was wide.
Right.
Because it was like laying on a gurney. And so that didn't work out. But we did, I think it was some samples of it done with the lethal injection, but that didn't ever really hit off.
Okay. Now, what's his name? Okay. Reggie Roberts. He want to know, does any of the Death Row chains still exist? Now, I know you still have yours, and I know John of BombFirst.com, he has his. Do any other people you know of have any still?
That's where he has his.
Yeah,
John has one. John has one. We was buying them for a while off the internet, and that was mainly from pawn shops. When I was getting calls from, like, I had a pawn shop guy that was calling me every time they were coming in because guys were doing bad, after, in the 2000s. And they were starting to pawn them, and they were getting like $1,000, $1,500 for them then. So I had this guy in the UK that used to kind of look out for me named Ron Winters Productions.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know the value of them. Shit didn't start popping, eBay and all of that stuff didn't start popping until mid-2000s. But he was like a big groupie of Death Row. He the one that had that black guy they keep asking about. What was his name? That was in Death Row out in the UK. But anyway, he had this singer out there that everybody thought was on Death Row, but he wasn't. And he was buying them up like crazy. And he was like, send me $2,000, and I'll go and get them off the pawn shop and mail them back to him. Mm-hmm. And so he bought a bunch of them. But the only ones I can think that really probably still have them is probably Bass. Myself. I don't even know. She'll probably have the platinum one that was made later, the one I gave him in the limousine when I gave him the handcuff and all of that. But for some reason, I don't know what he did with that gold one. I think he let Michelin get rid of it because he had a nice gold chain with the diamonds in it. And when he came home, it was like he didn't have none of his jewelry no more. And I was like, man, where's your shit at? I want all new shit. But okay, well, I got you all new shit. And that was the point of, when we was in the limousine, when he walked straight out of the prison, when I was, I don't know if y'all saw that on A&E or whatever, when I was just handing him jewelry in the car.
Yeah, I saw that.
And that was the point of that, because that's when platinum was in and gold was out. Well, all this shit was gold. Mm-hmm. But, okay, I knew gold was going to come back. I just always wondered where it's at. But I don't know, either Michelin got it or some pawn shop got it.
I would honestly say Dre probably still has his. He didn't. He probably just got it and don't wear it and
Probably
just.
threw that shit away. Yeah,
He probably threw it away.
You
Now,
know, I'll be honest, I've never seen Dre in a Death Row chain.
when
I've
you
never seen Ray.
when you guys did the black picture, he had it on. I think he had one on then when you all did that the picture with all you guys. Everybody was in the black, and I think he had it. I think he had.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And that was
that
the
was
only time I ever saw him with that on. That was the only time.
Yeah, he wasn't really he wore a nice watch. But I don't even never really see him with bracelets and stuff like that on.
Propane forever.
Really laid back conservative type dude.
Propane forever. We go in circles. Well, you do know how to exit. You don't have to sit around and watch if you feel that we going to exit. You know, hit the exit door, nigga. You ain't gotta sit here. Me personally.
What you want to know? This ask us a good question, Propane.
Yeah, ask us a question,
ask us
Propane.
a question. What you want to know? What you want to know? We're gonna answer your question, Propane.
Yeah, please ask a question, because you know you don't have to sit here. I wonder why niggas, if you don't like some shit, why do you sit around and watch this shit? Why do you even click on the shit? You know, I can't. If I don't like a motherfucker, I cannot go watch his shit. I don't give a fuck what he's doing. But goddamn, you motherfuckers who just come and watch. So obviously it's
waiting on you, Propane. Come on,
some
man.
shit you like.
Laughing my ass off. So now you want to put laughing my ass off.
No, that ain't.
No, we want you to ask a question. What you want to hear?
Yeah, what you want to hear?
What you want to hear, dog?
What's up, G Walls up in this bitch? Shanquil, that's right, facts. I never got that shit. Why do you motherfuckers come and watch a motherfucker? Why? I'm just
Rolex Enterprise say it must be John Payne. Man, John Payne better leave me alone if I expose him for what he really is.
Man, half of these motherfuckers is nuttier than squirrel shit, for real. It gets no nuttier than that, for real. God damn. Nutty.
Well, ex-con. The only reason I say the $100 because people always feel like the job that Real and John doing, like they only asking certain questions. They just throwing me softballs.
Yeah.
Underhand pitches. And so my point is, shit, go ahead. You take over the board. You read the board. You read the questions of the nigga. So, or you can give me your own questions and see how this shit is not easy as you think.
Yeah. I like I said, I don't understand ex-con Reggie giving you $100 for free. How you giving you asking them, you want to talk to the man for 15 minutes, ask what you want to ask, that ain't for free. I mean, shit. Really, come on now. Yeah, Propane, what are you trying? I'm like, John, what are you trying to hear? Some bullshit to confirm your conspiracy theories? We don't do conspiracy theories over here. He said, "No, you good, Rex. You dropping jewels. Okay, good show. I'm cooking pork chops right now. That shit's. Hey, send me one of them fried pork chops.
That's a pork butt joke. He trying to be funny, real.
No, this is Shaquille.
Who's cooking this late? This 1 o'clock where you at? 10:30 where I'm at.
Yeah.
That's the only person I will take that from is Kenneth McLean, who's 3 hours behind us. I don't want to say where he lives, but he's 3 hours behind us. So it's about 7:30 there. He ain't cooking no pork chops right now.
Okay, no, okay. What ex-con said is Reggie is giving you $100 of knowledge, nigga. That's true. He dropping jewels right now. He telling you some shit that you ain't heard before. So why is you tripping, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Okay, Michael. Much love back to you too. No, she said for real. She cooking pork chops for real. God damn it.
Oh, okay.
And this is Golden Girl.
Don't eat them until. Don't eat them until later, babe. Because y'all going to be sick eating that pork this late.
Golden Girl said, okay, pork butt. Okay, who the fuck is Golden Girl? He's a new motherfucker. Okay, boo. Yeah.
I don't care. See, that's one thing y'all ain't learned about me yet. I am the most thickest skin person you know.
Okay, somebody said Golden Girl, a.k.a. the Road Killer. That's that bitch. That bitch always over here. Get your faggot ass, punk ass up out of here, nigga.
Yeah, leave him there, real. Take that viewership.
Oh, get him in. Okay, let him stay. You know what? I kind of
that don't bother me, dog.
I kind of
don't bother me, dog.
I kind of like
everybody
this,
got something. I know how I look.
You know, I kind of.
I'm good.
Honestly, I kind of like this nigga because he don't like me, but he follow me. I likes that nigga. He alright. Okay.
Oh, Supreme. Why would I do that?
Is
Why
it
would I do that,
true?
Supreme?
Catfish.
What state is she in? She don't even look like a California girl.
Wow. Why? Let's see. Why Death Row only had 3 artists that got promotions? Okay.
3 artists that got promotions. Why the Death Row only had 3 artists
Who had
that
got
got
promotion?
What that mean?
Yeah. What does that mean? Who got the promotions? We
We know
music
Pac
love.
did good. We know Dre did good. We know Snoop did good. We know the Dog Pound did good.
Yeah.
Y'all know Danny Boy. Y'all know Lady of Rage. Y'all know Jewel. Y'all know Crooked Eye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's more than 3 right there.
You're right. You're right, Lamar H. They gonna watch, brother. They're gonna watch. You know, we undisputed. We undisputed and undefeated right now. We have no L's. No L's, all W's. So, you know, we doing what we doing, we winning, and we being humble with the winnings. That's what we doing.
Exactly.
Okay, somebody, I'm with you, John. Do you even feel guilty for believing retarded ass bullshit? For real, I can't. I'm glad you called that shit, Kenneth. I try not to even read the retarded bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Reggie Roberts want to know, why did Jewel put a full album out? Why didn't she put out a full album? That's what he want to know.
Still got mad at Jewel because we sent her way before the gastric surgeries got big.
Mm-hmm.
So we talking in the 90s, right?
Right.
They were expensive. They were like $30,000-$40,000 then. I guess they like 10 G's now.
Mm-hmm.
But back then they were like 30, 40. They were high. You know, this thing 90s. And this thing right now they 10 G's, and a lot of doctors are doing them. So y'all can imagine what they were in the 90s.
Shit.
He wouldn't have did that.
Mine didn't
right
cost,
after.
Mine didn't cost no
Right
goddamn
after.
10 G's.
Oh, yeah.
Mine didn't cost no 10.
Oh, you had one? I didn't know.
Hell yeah. Most definitely.
Okay. But anyway, I don't know what they cost. How much did it cost?
Shit, mine was almost 50,000 with everything included. Everything.
Oh, you said 3? Okay, well,
50.
they're even lower now.
Almost 50,
Oh,
yes.
was
that
it?
was 3 years
So
ago. That was 3 years ago.
So could you imagine in 90, 95, 96 how much they were, is my point.
Probably about 100,000. Close to.
Yeah. So he did one of those for her, and she came back home right after she did all of that, eating a bucket of chicken, KFC, ordered a whole bucket of chicken and stuff, and he was like, "You're not serious about this shit." And plus, she had a mouth. Then we heard something about she went out of town and was bad mouthing him in New York, talking to Puffy and them, hanging out with them and shit. Like, get down, you know.
Whoa.
So Jill cut herself off. Yeah.
Wow.
Jill was one of those.
And this was Rage?
No, we talking about Jewel.
Oh, Jewel. Okay, wow. Are you fucking
Rage album came out. Y'all just forgot about it.
Oh, yeah,
you know, he did like 100-some thousand.
Yeah, she didn't even go gold. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, she
only did like 100. She probably up to 200 right now. So, Rage just, you know, I think she got caught into the not feeling death row stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because we went through that age in like 97, 98, 99, when people didn't care about whatever we put out. That's why Dad's album didn't even do well either. So, yeah. Rage album wasn't that great, but it wasn't that bad either.
Right. She ain't had no Dr. Dre production on there, did she?
No. That's from Dre. But Dre, Rage missed the boat. Cause she should have did it after. 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 Ray should have did it. Oh, after Ray. Alpha Puff. She should have did it, and she would have. She probably would have sold 500,000 records. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see. Golden Girl.
Yeah, she did. Cause they came home eating a bucket of chicken. He didn't say KFC, a bucket of chicken. I'm assuming it would be Popeyes because they all said they loved Popeyes chicken back in the day when they was recording the Chronic album. Or there was Popeyes chicken and Chronic. and beer and all that good shit.
Yeah, I bet you that Golden Girl. I wonder if that person on your board named Golden Girl to send some pictures. I bet she fine as hell. Send us some pictures, Golden Girl.
Listen, to all you fine ladies, we're gonna say the fine ladies only. We want y'all to send pictures.
No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't.
Don't
Send
send
them to Suge.
we gonna send them to Suge. Send them to the
Yeah.
the 313 live show at gmail.com. The 313 live show at the 313 live show at gmail.com. Entitled with pictures for Suge, Reggie, and Rel. That's what you do. Title them that. And we're going to send
Golden
these
Girl,
pictures.
you stop talking. I know who you are, Golden Girl. That's why I'm messing with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know who Golden Girl is, too. I always refer to her last name, Golden.
Okay. Oh yeah, the goat. Okay, yay. What's up? We already know who. Yeah, we know who you are, and I know now. Yeah. Send those pictures, and we gonna send them to Suge. And me and Reggie, we gonna take a look at them first. Please, we want you to be not old. We want you to be young. You know what I'm saying? We want you to look good. You know what I'm saying? We sending these to Suge Knight. We doing this for Suge. We sending the pictures to Suge. So look good. God damn, look sexy. We sending these to Big Suge Knight.
Yeah.
The 313 live show at
gmail.com. I don't know if they can get
gmail.com.
pictures in County. I know when they go to the pen, you can get them, because I used to have people sending me pictures all the time in the pen, but I don't know if you can send them in. I don't know if you can send them in county jail. I'm not sure.
Okay, somebody asked me. Oh, this motherfucker asked this question about 15 times. Okay, Reggie done already answered this question, so I don't know where the fuck you been. Are you new? You not watch this? You just coming in? This guy asked me to ask you, Moolah Money, ask Reggie, did he feel guilty when Tupac got shot?
I feel guilty.
Yes.
I was sad for him. I was sad. I didn't have any guilt, no, because I didn't believe that. I still to this day don't believe a security guard is myself, Frank, Michael Moore, Al Giddens, and any other of my security guards was in that entourage. Now maybe if we was riding 4 deep and all of that, I would hope we would have had enough guts to chase after that car. But then I would wonder about the safety of the artist.
Right.
And Suge. So I still to this don't know, because I'm usually in there. I mean, I don't know why I wasn't in that. Entourage. I don't know how I would have reacted. I don't know, but no, I don't feel guilty. I hate that it happened. I wish we would have did more, as far as communicating with each other, saying what had happened. But whether I would have made any changes or anything, y'all got to remember they were 20 deep, 20 deep minimum of an entourage, and these were dudes that I trusted better than security guards. So y'all be watching Power, not Power, the Sons of Anarchy that had those security squads, the black guys all in black suits and stuff like that. Y'all want security details like that. It wasn't like that, and it wasn't like that. The homeboys would have dealt with it. You never thought you was gonna get shot in a drive-by shooting in a car. JFK had the best trained Secret Service agents around him. He got killed in a car. I ain't gonna go into all of that. But anyway,
We done already. You done answered this shit like about 30 times already.
Hey, Golden Girl, Golden Girl is pro us. They not that's not GMX. That's somebody that's in Cancun right now.
Yeah.
Golden Girl is somebody in Cancun.
All right.
So she's all good.
No, this guy says, okay. Now, Calvin ACB, when did you ever hear Reggie clowning Pac saying Pac was trying to be one of the homies? He was not clowning him. Go back and you need to really listen to this shit and be, just put your crack pipe down or your blunt down or whatever you smoking or drinking. Put that shit down and watch these interviews with a clear mind, and you won't be saying half of this shit that you're saying right now. I guarantee you'll be saying something totally fucking different. Now I see why Kenneth McLean is on your ass so tough. And stay on him, Kenneth. Do what you do, man. You got this shit. Okay. Conspiracy theorists say Secret Service was in on it, but that's a theory. You know what? All theories. You know what? This shit is some of the craziest shit.
Yeah. You
Or,
could get one or two people to to go against the grain. To get a whole team of people to go against the grain is a hard thing to do, and to keep it a secret still to this day.
right.
That's a hard thing to do, y'all. To get a lot of people to be involved in one, two, three people might can do it, but once you start getting 4, 5, 6, 7 people to be involved in a conspiracy, it just can't happen.
Well, what's your question, Bo Neal TV? Because this Calvin asshole talking about somebody sucking. Niggas suck these. Real talk. Okay. Here we go again. Okay.
See, for people like him, this is what the $100 thing is for. Motherfuckers that don't feel that they
$100.
get the good questions.
Yeah.
No, we can answer it. I'm just saying that. But when y'all get that frustrated and think you're not getting the answer,
$100.
you come and pay $100 for 15 minutes to ask whatever question. It's gonna be on live stream, or you can talk to me one-on-one. But I know most of y'all like to be funny and think y'all know everything and try to show y'all what's the name, Columbo. And y'all gonna break the case, and I'm gonna all of a sudden after 30 years, I did it. Okay.
Boy, somebody, these motherfuckers go, oh, look at him, he did it. Reggie confessed and said he did it. It'll be out in the morning. You know that shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I refuse to ask that question. This man has an open case. Come on now. We're not gonna ask no shit like that. Hit that $100, Bo Neal TV. Hit him up with that $100, and you got 15 minutes, and you can ask him whatever you want to ask him.
And I don't want to do no one-on-one with you motherfuckers gonna be asking crazy questions. Yeah. I want y'all to ask it live, and y'all see what type of nigga I am. I answer whatever. I am not. The shit I'm not scared of. An innocent man is not scared of shit like this.
No.
Start asking about some shit in Tennessee, then a nigga might shut up on you, but not nothing dealing with this.
No, we're not saying no one's trolling. That you're reaching. Whether you reaching we music. Talk to me. I'm like shit. I'm like Shaquille shit. Make this shit instead of asking $100, ask them for $200. Yeah, I mean,
they can host a whole show on Bomb First for $500. They can ask everything on the board.
Okay,
but
yeah,
it's all good. That's just for the motherfuckers that think they, like I said, the best investigator in the world, and you and John just ain't doing the asking the questions.
We're not gonna ask the crazy questions. Okay, this is a good one right here. Bo Neal TV just asked. Did Suge pull a gun on Jewel, and did she pull her gun on him? Because she said this in an interview that Suge pulled his gun on her, and she pulled hers back on him. Is that true?
Yeah, I heard her say that bullshit. And if they did that, they were playing around, bullshitting around. Because after you do some shit like that, you continue to write somebody a check. You still fuck with them. You still put them in the studio. No, you be like, okay, bitch, get out of here. I ain't fucking with you no more. You stupid. Cause now one thing I can't take away from Joe is the dude that they give credit for. That he's not, but they give credit for him. His name is Puddin. That was supposed to create the Pyru, because he lived on Pyru Street. He was around, but he wasn't the creator of it. But they give him credit. Some people give him credit, and so y'all can research it and look it up. That was her dude.
Right.
She shot that nigga and paralyzed him.
Oh shit! Joel wasn't no joke. Okay, Reggie Roberts want to know why did what's her name, Kadada Jones remove her tattoo of Tupac after his death?
Probably. Her daddy, got a lot of control over. Life goes on, right? I can see her doing that.
Right.
If I'm fucking on a bitch and she got somebody else's name on her, you getting rid of it.
Got
You ain't getting no more of this dick. I might hit you once or twice, a couple of times, just to put you in my catalog.
Mm-hmm.
But shit, you ain't gonna be my bitch. That's all you gonna be is a bitch, but not my bitch. Yeah, so I can see that.
Okay, now here, okay, Calvin said, okay, I ain't saying Reggie did it, but he didn't have nothing to say. It seems strange that he didn't have nothing to say when Michael Moore and Frank was alive. Let me answer this question.
Telling me new to the game. Tell me don't
Yeah,
even ask me that. Tell me to go research before you even say
yeah,
shit like
yeah,
that.
yeah. I'm saying he
I
got
wasn't
to be
talking every
new.
week. I wasn't talking every week,
Yeah,
but I was talking.
he got to be new to the game for real. But Calvin, did you ever hear the interview with R.J. Bond and Reggie on Bomb First when RJ dropped the nigger word, when RJ said when they was talking about Frank wanted to apologize to Reggie about this situation, and RJ told him you can't do that. We got another movie getting ready to come out. And, you got to
And then
backtrack.
he also say, "Remember your lies.
Yeah.
Remember what you said.
Remember your
You better
lies.
remember what you said."
Yeah. So come on, bruh. Put two and two together and come up with
For
four.
y'all that don't know, I've been dealing with Anton Beatty, Beatty, I forget his name, but my boy Anton.
Right.
I did stuff in all hip hop. I've been talking, before when Suge was on the street, so I just wasn't talking all the time. I never was big on pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Fat people don't like to take pictures, so I never was big on pictures. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, I ain't never shied away from this shit.
Right,
Never,
right.
ever, ever.
Thank you, Freedom on TV. I appreciate the love. Okay, Bo Neal TV. How about the Death Row reality show? What happened to all the footage that was taken there?
It's still around. There was a bunch of investors in that,
Mm-hmm.
and so I think people scared to put it out because, matter of fact, Tupac attorney Donald David, that was the one that filed the motion, talking to all the stuff where y'all get all y'all. We stole them $3 million and $4 million. But anyway, Donald David was the attorney, one of the Affini's original attorneys.
Mm-hmm.
He was an investor on that. Now look on my Facebook page. Donald David's a friend of Reggie's,
Mm-hmm.
but he was one of the major investors that was in there. And so people like that. That's why I would never touch any of that footage because they didn't make any money off of it. They didn't get anything from it. But it was attorneys and people that had money that was involved, and they sitting back, waiting for somebody to do that so they can try to sue. But I'm saying all that to say, if Suge and we were that bad of guys, people that we used to mess with, the estate and all of that, they even turned around and started being cool with us, which was, if y'all look up Donald David and see the things that he wrote about Death Row back in the day when he was, just got in and, was starting a lawsuit. And then y'all see now, he's cool with Suge. He's cool with me, so.
And
I'm just saying we ain't bad of people. That people always try to build it up to be.
Mm-hmm. Now, Antoine Walker asked the spontaneous the porn star that was in the uncut version of How Do You Want It? Do you guys still have the her footage? Do you still have
Who?
that spontaneous the porn star?
Oh, well, I don't know. You know what? That's a good question. I'm glad y'all brought that up. He didn't shoot it, but I talked to Casey Amos, John Amos' son, and he was the director that did Death Row Uncut for me and put everything together. And he has all that footage in the that I turned over to him on his hard drive. And we're gonna start releasing stuff that y'all haven't seen between the two sites, between you guys, 313 and Bomb First. I talked to him. I was at my son's track meets earlier today, so I was on the phone. So I couldn't really talk to him, but I told him I'm calling him tomorrow and have a long, in-depth conversation with him. And I know he has the all Do You Want It video and stuff like that. All Do You Want It? What was it called? How Do You Want It?
How Do You Want
Video shoot. Because, like I said, I gave everything that was on Uncut. And what I really been looking for was that Hour of Chaos, and he think he has the audio to that, the Hour of Chaos. And if he don't want to do anything with it, I'm sure we'll be leaking that out. So
Hour of Chaos. Was for the Made
That
Niggas
was
video?
something that we did to Murder Was the Case. What we did, we shot it at Paramount Studio. This was when Dre was at his peak.
Mm-hmm.
And Dre know how to spend some money on production. That's one thing Dre know how to do. And so they shot it on Paramount Studios, but they did everybody that it was supposed to air it on MTV, but I don't know why it never came out. But they was going to give them an hour of chaos to do all the songs that was on Murder Was the Case soundtrack.
Okay.
And everybody had their little performance, and they did something.
Mm-hmm.
It never came out. It never was seen. I put a little bit in Death Row Uncut, but they were looking for it. E1 was looking for it about 5 years ago, but we never could find the audio to it. But I think I finally found a guy that has the audio to it. So be looking forward to that. I think I'll bring him on the interview with Jay Flex on Wednesday night.
Good
over
deal.
there at the other channel, just to see what he got, and if y'all want to know anything about videos and doing some videos. But it's John Amos' son, the guy that played the daddy on Good Times.
Mm-hmm.
It's
John
his son,
Amos.
Casey.
Okay.
Yeah.
John Amos.
Casey Amos.
Yeah, John Amos.
But his name is Casey Amos. John Amos was the daddy. You remember on Good Times?
Yeah.
But it's his son, Casey Amos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, We Music Loud.
Gobi. Y'all talk about Gobi. Y'all keep talking about Gobi. Gobi didn't do shit. Tracy Robinson is the one that really ran everything. Tracy, his wife, is the one that talked to Pac, everything. Gobi was there, it was back, but Pac, I've never even seen Gobi and Pac talk. He was always talking to Tracy, so I think Gobi was just around because of the wife.
Right.
But both of them got fired. They weren't even around in the last 2 or 3 months of Pac's life. And so, at least the last 2 months of Pac's life. And so I don't know what, I haven't listened to their interviews or what they're claiming they're claiming the fame, but yeah, Gobi, I know Gobi never really talked to Pac. It was mainly Tracy that was always communicating with Pac.
Right.
So, anyway, all right.
Now, We Music Loud asked this question: why was Frank writing about Pac's manhood in his book? Oh, I've never read that book, Frank's book. I Got Your Back. I never read that. But he was talking about Pac's manhood. He asked, "Yeah, Reg, he said? Why was he writing about his manhood?"
Who did?
Frank. Yeah, he wrote about Pac's manhood.
What did he say? That he lost one of his testicles? What did he say? I don't know. I'm not trying to be funny.
Let's see. We Music Loud.
What
was
like
the name?
Horse.
Yeah. Oh, he said. Wait a minute.
Oh.
He's all Pac was. What the fuck?
I don't know. I ain't read that, but that's Frank. That's y'all boy, man. Y'all don't edit it. Let me just say this, and I said this before the interview. I don't think it was over here.
Right.
But y'all gotta remember, editors and movies. It was a state property. I tell this story every time. It was the best ghetto street movie, not the best, but a good street movie that was done until they do the end. Where they come in and shoot up the whole fucking courthouse and kill up everybody to try to sneak out of the courthouse because they sneak somebody in there in a wheelchair with guns and stuff like that. We all know that's bullshit. Ain't gonna happen. All right? But before that part, you had a great storyline about the street life and stuff like that. That Benny Siegel and all them did. I love that motherfucker Damon Dash when he shot the girl on the on the staircase when she said, "Oh, Benny gonna get you, Benny." He said, "Bitch," shot her. Man, that's the best thing to me ever. But anyway, my point to this is how Hollywood and editors and stuff make you put shit in there to help in their mind sell the book. I sell the book, so that's why I think shit like that gets put in my opinion.
This sounds some homosexual shit. Kenneth McLean said it. He said, Frank said, in his own words, he said, "I saw Pac's dick, and it was huge." Why is you looking at another man's dick?
I don't know. When I go to the restroom, in a movie. When I go to movies or whatever, you have all those stalls. I look straight up in the sky. I look up. I don't even look. And I don't want to see the nigga next to me. I don't want to see the nigga to my left, to the right. I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to see it. So I look up.
Killer McLean.
I don't know.
Killer McLean.
I don't know how he saw it. Now, let me say this.
Right.
Tupac was trying to fuck everything on that How Do You Want It video set,
Mm-hmm.
and they had a closed set and all of that. So maybe he saw it while he was fucking one of those chicks at the in the on the set in the trailer. I don't know. I don't know when would you see it. I try not to see that. I try not to look at that because it fucks with your head. It fucks with your head.
Man, fuck that. Frank was wrong for that. You don't watch no other man's.
I don't remember. I had read that book in a long time since probably when it came out, because I'm sure I read it when it first came out. But I was so mad at him. But I haven't. I hadn't read it. I thought it was an autobiography, to be honest, especially the first two or three chapters. But the title is what I hate. That's the one thing. I got your back. If I got your back and you dead, how do I have your back?
Right.
And, how can you even do that? That was the craziest title to me ever. But I know how the game is played.
Okay.
Maybe he was saying he had his back, after he died, like you always say, the outlaws didn't have his back or whatever.
Probably.
I don't know.
Now, Kenneth McLean said, no wonder all the females were sad when they found out Tupac died. And Kelly said, I would have been looking. She would have been looking at Pac's dick.
Well, she's supposed to.
Yeah, she's supposed to. She's a female. And Kenneth McLean said Frank wrote about that in the book too. He said Pac fucked like 2 to 3 porn stars. Oh, let me go back up. He said Pac fucked like 2 to 3 porn stars at the same time in his trailer doing How Do You Want It video. And Papa G, yes. Papa G did confirm that too and said Tupac was a bald
Papa G
head.
wasn't even on the set.
Oh, listen, yeah,
Papa G wasn't even on the set.
yeah, he said it. Listen, he said this is. I remember what Papa G said. He said Tupac was one bald head sweating one testicle fucking motherfucker on the set that night, and he didn't want nobody on set but him. That was Papa G's exact words.
But he let Eric B on. For some reason, Eric B came on the set too. He came a little later, but I remember Eric B was the only one that had permission to come on the set. I don't know what that reason was, but Eric B did. A lot of artists was mad behind that. A lot of artists was mad behind that, but he had a closed set. And that was, that is true.
This shit is crazy, man. Okay, listen, y'all. We had a great night. We gave y'all an hour and 30 minutes, and we're gonna do some other things this week. What's up, Golden Girl? How you doing? I'm glad you're watching. Good looking. And I want to thank all you guys. No, T Bent TB, you must be new. Reggie answered this question and way in the beginning. No, he said Dre was not gay. Dre was getting more pussy than all of us put together and got more kids than all of us. Thank you, We Music Loud. We appreciate you. And anybody that's new, thank you guys. We appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe and just keep it coming. Let's keep this movement coming. Let's keep it growing. And let's do what we do and just make this shit hot. Ladies and gentlemen, peace and love. And we're going to see y'all this week. But remember, Wednesday, do not forget to watch Bum First. Reggie, tell them what's coming again over there Wednesday.
Yeah, for sure, J Flex. I did talk to Danny Boy for y'all that tuned in and showed Danny Boy flaked out. I talked to him today, but I don't know when I'll have him because I don't have time for him now. I got to play that game. Mm-hmm. But either Casey Amos, which was a music director that directed some videos, mainly Death Row Uncut, but he did some other videos, but shit, to be honest, I don't remember right now. Mm-hmm. And thirdly, QD3. It's a 75% chance that QD3 will be coming on tomorrow, if not tomorrow, Friday or Saturday. QD3 will be coming on. So,
that's what's up. That's a good show right there. I'm going to be tuned in for that one. For real.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. This is the last question, and we're gonna give Reggie Roberts the last question. Do Reggie have any personal stories of Tupac? Which I'm quite sure. There's so many, he probably can't tell them all, but he's told a few.
Yeah, I done told them all. Let me see. Let me think of something. I told the one at the airport. That's the one I always laugh at. 'Cause that was the only negative one. Um, uh, damn. Well, this is one. I remember a conversation where I told you about Mary J. and Casey and JoJo. Yeah, when she had to jump out of the hotel room. Okay, I'll tell y'all this one. What was I about to tell you about? Something about the House of Blues. I'm getting old, y'all. What was I about to tell you about the House of Blues? I had a good one that shot across my mind. I don't know. I'll tell y'all a stupid one there. He said, I remember one time we went somewhere and we met up with Mary J. and Niecy, and she sat on his lap, got in the car and was sitting on Pac's lap. When she got out, he was like, "Oh, that bitch pussy stink." He said, "That bitch pussy always stink."
And who was this one?
But Mary J.
Oh, Mary J.
I swear
Yeah,
to God,
you
my mom,
told
he
that.
said that.
Yeah, you
I
told me
told that
that
one
one.
before.
Yeah, you
All
told
right,
me
well, let
that.
me think
Yeah,
of
he said
another one.
that pussy stank. Yeah.
Yeah, he said that. Yeah, let me think of another one then. Pac. Um, Damn, why can't I think of anything about Pac? There's so many of them. We he liked going to the House of Blues. He was loving the Fugees, the Fugees. We used to go and watch them a lot. He liked. He didn't like LL Cool J. I don't know what the reason was for that. I remember we was at a liquor game. I told this on Bomb first last night. But we was at a liquor game and LL was trying to holler at him and he really shrugged him off. Somebody on the board said it was because of Kadada, because I guess Mary used to mess around with Kadada. But I don't know.
He can't be mad at
Yeah.
L for fucking her first.
Well, no, I don't know what happened. I don't know, but he didn't like. Yeah, he kind of like shrugged LL off, and LL was looking at him like what's up, what's wrong? He didn't understand. But I had a good story that shot across my mind, and I can't think of it. Yeah. Now, Kenneth McLean, Coolio. I never seen Coolio around Death Row. I never really seen him around there, so I don't know where that story came from about some producer erasing some tracks off of erasing his track off of when Pac didn't have the money or something like that. Like I said, that had to be a pre-Death Row thing because
Yeah, I think that was.
He wouldn't have got out of that deal. Wouldn't have got out. He wouldn't have got out.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah,
No.
Coolio said that the producer erased the song or something like that. Yeah, that was crazy. Okay,
I
hold
never
on.
saw Jasmine Guy. Oh, okay.
Somebody,
I never,
somebody was. I was gonna ask that.
yeah, I never.
Jasmine Guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I never saw Jasmine Guy up at Death Row. Yeah.
Okay. WS62B said he thought LL dissed him on "I Shot You" remix.
Oh, I shot you, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was a good one. That's the. I'll tell this one right quick. No, Bone and TV. Dre's not gay. I tell you, Dre's not gay. That was something we did for Death Row Uncut. But y'all can ask KC about filming that tomorrow. He can tell you about that. But one time I was riding. Matter of fact, it was Rock. Y'all know Rock, the Live or Die. Big Rock. Not this one's for you. Well, anyway, we was all caravanning on our way. We was on our way to Vegas. But we stopped off at one stop, which was like 20 or 30 minutes away from Beverly Hills, where we was leaving from. And we was on the 405 freeway heading to the 10. And Rock stopped immediately. We was caravanning, and I kind of ran into the back of Rock's car. But, niggas wasn't tripping. He was just like waving me on, like, keep going. We didn't want to fall behind. And so once we got to the
to One Stop. That's where Sugar had all his cars done, and y'all know about One Stop.
Mm-hmm.
And so we was up there probably picking up a car or doing something, and so I was in my trunk in the I had a Lexus SC 400, which in the trunk back then, the CD changers was in the trunk. And so I popped the trunk, and I was looking through my CDs for some reason. So Pop walked over to the car in the back of the trunk, and he saw me looking through my CD case or whatever, and he saw I had a Biggie album. He said, your ass probably was listening to this shit when you ran into the homies Rock's car. And he broke the CD and tore it up and threw it to the ground and shit like that. That's what you get. Don't be riding with us listening to this fat motherfucker music anyway. So that's what happened. Yeah, that was a story. That was a good one. Thanks, Kenneth, for reminding me about that.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Now, Bo Neal TV, he asked you must be new too, cause we asked John this. John answered this question the other night. He said everything that was unreleased, far as Death Row days, you've heard everything. You heard it all. Pre-Death Row back in the day, no, it might be some stuff still there, but everything that was pre-Death Row, you heard that. There's nothing else unreleased.
Lamar H. Listen to the beginning of this interview. Rail covered that at the beginning of the interview.
Mm-hmm.
We believe that somebody's been reading on the internet and they were high.
Yeah.
And they got the years wrong.
Because if you go back, you're right. When I saw that shit, matter of fact, I think I'm looking at it right now. It was today, 5 years ago, that rumor was put out. Today, 5 years ago.
3 years ago, real.
Yeah,
I think it was 2015.
Yeah, it was 2015. You're right. 3 years ago. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. I feel sorry for him. I really do. I'm putting it in on my iPad.
I told him he needed to stop reading. I told y'all he's a researcher. He just reads and goddamn Calvin ACB. Y'all need to go listen to all the interviews if y'all gonna be fucking with us. Cause, we answered that. Why Pac's paying Nate Dogg's child support?
Mm-hmm.
If that's true, wherever y'all got that Battle for Compton shit at, wherever he got that from, like I said, it probably was just some bookkeeping, how they build something to his, something to him that he did work for Pac. He sung on Scandalous. He sung on All About You. I think of 3 or 4 songs that he sung on Pac's album. So he had to get paid for his services. So when he got paid for his services, that's probably how the bookkeeper, build it to him, because the record company got to build something to him, and he did some work, and so that's probably how it was built. And to keep paying somebody, and not to trust them, because we probably had got a where they put where you can't pay them, so we probably couldn't pay the money directly to Nate Dogg, so we just probably could cut the money straight to the courts. And we had to bill it to something, so it was for his work that was done on Pac's album.
Right.
So that's what shit like that's done. That's what that's about. It ain't like, hey homie, hey real, I'm a little short on my child support, man. What you write a check for? Won't you? Nigga, we did some work together.
Mm-hmm.
I did this work on your album, and so yeah.
And you know what?
That's all it was.
Here it is, right here. The story came out 3/28/2015.
What's today? The 27th?
Yeah, it's the 28th now. It's the 28th now here in Detroit.
28th. Okay.
So this same story reappeared the same day 3 years ago.
Told you.
Hey, I bet you he don't take that video down either. I bet you he leave that goddamn video up. I bet you any amount of money that dude do not take that video down.
That's motherfuckers that don't care. They don't care. They just like to put shit out. They just putting the shit out for the hits.
He gonna keep
y'all
that
need
shit
to call
up.
people on that.
Yeah, y'all really
That's what I was trying to
do.
tell RJ, you're supposed to call people when y'all catch them in lies. Call them on that.
Yes, everybody Go and call that shit out. Y'all gotta go in the comment section and call that bullshit out. Like, motherfucker, this story was out 3 years ago this day. And you gonna put this shit out again. And matter of fact, I think he did a video on this shit 3 years ago.
You know what? You know what, real? He might have just doing some JMX shit. You know how
Probably.
JMX reposting all this shit because he don't have any content, so he just reposting shit just because he say you stupid motherfuckers gonna listen to it anyway.
Yeah.
When somebody doing that, when they do shit like that, that's what they saying. These stupid motherfuckers gonna come and hit it anyway. I get 5 or 10,000 hits on it. I don't make me about $50 or $100.
Yeah.
That's what they doing when they do bullshit like that, y'all.
Right.
No, as soon as y'all see that, y'all don't even hit it. Y'all unsubscribe their ass when they do shit like that, because that's showing that they don't have no respect for y'all, man.
Right. They don't have no respect for
As a
people.
community. I know Real call y'all family, you know, I call y'all community, town, you know, all of that. But as a community, we got to hit them like that, man. Be like, nah, fuck that. Y'all can't be using us like that. That's no respect when y'all reposting shit, reposting stuff just because you don't have anything right now. But you want to make some money. Make sure you still have that money stream coming through.
Most definitely. Pistola Diaz, what in the fuck did you ask? What did you ask, motherfucker? You did not ask nothing for you tripping talking about we censoring people. I was on my other channel and made a comment, and then I tried to respond and said the admitter has put me on timeout. What was your name? Because you probably asked something dumb. That's why. What did you ask? Let's hear what you got to say. Ask your fucking question again, and if it's not dumb, I'm gonna ask it. I'll skip through dumb questions. I read them and I don't ask them if they're dumb. If it doesn't make sense, especially if we done already answered the shit. So. Ask your question. You shoot your shot, nigga. Shoot your shot.
When you call them out on it, they don't like to do that. They be like, "Oh, I'm sorry," laugh out loud.
Yeah, shoot your shot. Come on, nigga, shoot your shot, nigga. You got the flow, nigga. You did all this crying about we censor the people, and now, nigga, you got your shot. Shoot your motherfucking shot. I made a comment about Kading working for the LAPD and his only job was to clear them from the lawsuit. Okay. What? Okay, we done asked. He done answered this question. Fucking Kading was even on the show and answered that question. So you want us to really re-answer that question again? Do you really want us to do that? No, I know it's a comment, but I'm just saying we answered that question, man. It's in all. Listen, we got. Go back and look at the very first Unsolved. I think it was the very first one, and we had Greg Kading on there, and somebody asked that exact same question, brother. I'm saying it was. You saying it wasn't a question? Well, what the fuck then? You said you asked a question, and now you saying we censored you. Now you saying it wasn't a question. It was a comment. Okay, you got me fucking confused, man. Is you nuttier than squirrel shit right now, partner? And I'm not trying to disrespect you at all. I'm just saying, don't come over here trying to confuse us. If you got a question, ask the question. Don't comment. Ask the question.
Are you talking to Pistola Diaz?
Yes.
Okay, Pistola Diaz. He wanted everybody to think that, go with that old LAPD bullshit. Have you realized, Pistola Diaz, that there were 16 other 8 officers and probably 8 different agencies other than the LAPD involved in that task force? I know the show only showing 6 because they didn't want to have 16 different more characters. But there were 16 different agents on that case. Now, you think FBI, ATF, DEA, the U.S. attorneys, the DA, all of those different agencies, LA sheriffs who hate LAPD, LA sheriffs, LAPD, they really don't get along like that. Everybody want to be the smartest agency, the best agency. You think they're going to get all of them just to clear a case for LAPD? Do you really?
Wow.
Come on, y'all. Use those brains, y'all. Don't just let people like. Come on, y'all know Michael Carlin is a crackpot. Don't let people like that brainwash you. Just think and hear things out. Don't let Reggie Wright put his opinion on it. Just listen to it and say, well, what makes sense? What makes sense? And then look at what other people, what things they do, other things. Not what I did 16 to 17 years later, in life, because I fucked up in life 16, 17 years later.
Mm-hmm.
But what type of dude was I in 1996? Was I type of, okay, but forgive me. But Michael Carlin goes out on YouTube and tell y'all that me and Puffy are related and we robbed a casino together.
Mm-hmm.
This is what type of shit this man was throwing out.
Don't forget. Don't even forget to say that you and Eazy-E were related. Eazy-E was your cousin. Let's forget about that.
Well, the right thing right there. We forget that we get our last names if it ain't Muhammad or something crazy like that. We get that from because we have slave owners that somewhere down the line that are in the same family that we would get property of. So that's where we get our last names from. If it ain't what Mandela or some shit like that, but that's where we get our last names from. But okay, but that's all we are there. But so I can understand that, right, but no, we don't have any relationship. One thing we had is some masters that was the same 3 or 4 generations ago. That's all we were.
Mr. Big said he could do a stand-up comedy about Michael Douglas Carlin. Hey, you know what, Mr. Big, if you a funny ass nigga, a funny comedian, whatever you are, you can come on my podcast and do some skits, cause I'm recording a podcast next week, and I'm gonna have Gab from the Gab and Sam show on there, and Reggie, yeah, I wanna connect you, like on this show. He wanna come on and he wanna ask you a couple questions about
Who?
Gab. He wanna come on the show and he want me to, he wanna do a 3-way call with us, come on the show, and he wanna ask you some about
who you say?
Gab.
Who you say?
Gab, my homie Gab.
Oh, Gab.
Yeah, he want to ask you about David
Gab
Kenner.
did something that I didn't like though. He put out. Look at his recently video. He did something and I was like, damn, Gab, I didn't know you was on this conspiracy shit like this. He did something with, I don't know, maybe I have to go look at it again, but I think I got an alert that I subscribed to his channel, and the last thing on there was kind of, sound like some Michael Carlin shit.
Gab, you done blew your shot, Gab. You done blew your shot. God
yeah, look at the last thing he got. He was something, I was like, damn, whoa, I was like, damn, I hate that I shouted the brother out.
Gab, you blew your shot. Oh, man, I was trying
to
make
know. Maybe, but y'all know him better. You always spoke highly of him. That's why I was like, okay.
I say, this is what we'll do.
But when I looked at the last thing, it was the thing where he had Damu on the front.
Yeah.
He had Damu on the front. Maybe I'm mixing it up with Michael Carlin shit.
No,
there was something that was on there that kind of made me like, damn, Gab, what's this about? Oh, he's doing something about David Kenner.
Oh yeah,
that's
David.
What it was. It was about David, and I was like,
what we could do, we can talk about it off the
but
air.
Let's talk. We'll talk off.
We'll talk off the air.
Because you always speak highly of him. If you speak highly of him, then shit. Then I told you, I'm one of those type of niggas that is.
Right.
My people ride with him. I ride with him. My people against them, I'm against them.
Yeah, me, you, and we'll call him up and we'll chop it up with him, do a something, and
there was something that he was saying about Kenner though that I was like, damn, where's that coming from?
Okay, okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and new people, and Mr. Diaz. Let me see. Oh yeah, this is a green screen I'm in front of. People, come on now. I'm not sitting in no studio. Oh, I knew that green screen background had me fooled damn near this whole show because it really thought you were in a studio. No, this is a green screen. You want me to show you? Like, bam, like right now the camera is focused up, right? I can take the camera, I'm gonna move the camera a little bit away, right? Bam. Okay, here we go. Y'all see? Green screen, baby. That's all green screen. You gotta spend money. You gotta spend that money. Other people ain't doing that shit. Y'all see that? Bam, that's a green screen. Come on now, y'all.
Yeah, it's so funny how people just keep jumping on talking about I should have been talking in '96. Oh man.
Yeah, it's so funny. I mean, what am I supposed to say? Hey, I didn't kill him. No, stupid motherfuckers like Frank and R.J. Bonds didn't start existing until 98, 99. That's when the stupid shit started coming out.
Oh man, it's crazy, man. I don't.
And I'm not trying to. I wasn't saying that Gal has bad information or anything. I just said I was just saying I can't fuck with somebody that was putting out whatever I read. I totally disagree with. No, okay. And that's all. That's all. A couple of people hit me up saying Gal put out good information. I always thought he did. It was just what I had read and saw that day. I was like, damn.
Right.
He on this shit too.
Now, you know what? Actually, Gab is a great guy. He's not.
That's what you always told me.
Yeah, he's not like the other guy. He's a good guy. A lot of people want to put him, as being guilty by association, who he associates with, but he don't think like that, dude. But we'll kick it. We'll kick it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but hold on, people, you know what? I'm glad. That means I'm doing some good shit, y'all, for real. That means I'm doing some great shit that I just had you guys fucking fooled all this entire time, and you thought that I was really sitting in a fucking studio. Wow. Hey, that means I'm spending my money good. I'm spending the money great. Shout out to D Block for the background. D Block always, D Block always put it together and make the backgrounds, pop off. He like, okay, this is where we got to go this way. Got to go. No, wait a minute, hold on. Did D Block do this one? No, this one is mine. This one, I did this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that one. I like all your backgrounds, to be honest.
Yeah.
I like them all. Hey, we gotta ask this. I gotta ask this question. I gotta wait till they respond because we've been giving him a lot of play.
Who that?
And I want to know what he really thinks. If this is a conspiracy person, or if he just what he really thinks. Reggie Roberts, who you mentioned about 3 or 4 times tonight.
Yeah.
He said, "Do we think Frank really shot himself in the head?" What's your answer to that, Reggie? Robert, I really want to know what's your answer to that.
Yeah, because
you know he did that in front of his wife. His wife is the witness to that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that they do GSRs and all of that on gunshot victims. So what that means is checking for gun residue and stuff like that.
Right. Well,
so, Reggie, answer that.
In the beginning, Rolex, I did. Yes, I did in the beginning, but nah, not any longer. Nah, I get real pictures. Nah, real pictures. Shaquille, yeah, you were with me before the green screen. A lot of you guys were with me before the green screen, and like I say, you got to invest back into yourself. You got to spend money to invest in yourself. We can't do still shots and fucking cell phone camera videos. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go to the next level, you're gonna have to take care of business and take care of your business. Your business is gonna take care of you. Reggie, okay.
Hey, Mister.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Real, because your people. I gotta stop reading the board, which I always tell you not to do.
Yeah.
But Mr. Big, if he shot himself in the head twice, then you might be right.
Wait a minute, he shot himself. I thought it was one time.
Yeah, I don't know. We need Kenneth McLean to chime in on that.
Yeah.
I don't know, but because I wasn't there. But if he shot himself in the head twice, then that do need to be investigated.
Kenneth McLean said people don't think for themselves. First, Frank's wife saw him shoot himself. Also, detectives will check bullet trajectory interest, wounds, angles, and gunshot residues and shit. You are so right. Fuck. That's why I like Kenneth McLean. Kenneth McLean, he be on this shit.
I gotta get him there. I gotta see what he's saying on that one.
Yeah.
But if he did shoot himself twice in the head, then okay, I'll be like you too. Wait a minute, you believe that?
I like that, Bo Neal TV. You probably sitting in the trap house whole time, but everybody think you went to $100,000 studio. No, I ain't in no trap house now. Shit, if I was in the trap house, I would keep it 100. I would show the trap house. I would show what's going on in the trap house. But no.
Man, when I clown real about that, he shot me a picture and said, "Nigga, this is where I'm living." I was like, "Oh, you got a nice neighborhood. You ain't here to get on with Detroit. You okay? You all good?"
Oh yeah, I don't live on the little house on the prairie. No, no, not at all. Hey, listen, y'all, for real though. Hey, we gonna listen, y'all, for real talk.
Yeah.
I appreciate we do this every Tuesday. Me and Reggie, we do this every Tuesday. He ain't even gotta do this shit. He do it. He just do it. So you know what I'm saying, and I appreciate it, and you guys appreciate it too. So for the haters who don't appreciate it, we still appreciate you motherfuckers because you motherfuckers come over and watch. We give you something to talk about. Y'all go over in them inboxes with them other people and say, fuck Real, he fake, or fuck Reggie, he fake, or, you know, fuck them. You know, hey, it is what it is. But guess what? You click that button, you watch the show, mission accomplished. That's all we want you to do is watch. And you do that.
Hey, JMX, Calvin ACB, a.k.a. Calvin CB.
Oh, that's
The
JMX?
The trap houses came to me, dog. So you know.
Got him.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. We gave you motherfuckers 2 hours. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. See y'all next. We're going to see y'all in a couple of days. Not next week, but we're going to see y'all in a couple of days. And we're going to see y'all next week, too, because Reggie Wright makes his debut appearance on Unsolved. And we're going to have the guy here that plays Reggie Wright Jr. He's going to be on the phone with us. Supreme said you about to call. I ain't gonna say that.
I don't know why you messing with me today. That's the cat eye, and that's a bad jab. That's a bad jab. Maybe Bianca or something like that, but cat eye.
But Bianca. Oh, wait, Bianca. Look at Reggie. Say he gonna call you Bianca.
Nah,
he ain't gonna call you girl.
I'm a happily married man.
Yeah.
I gotta take good care of my wife, so I get $365 a month on my books.
Oh shit! Somebody said Reggie think he's a celebrity now. He didn't think that. You probably think that.
Man, I do this for fun, Malu money.
Yeah.
I do this because I done fell in love with 80% of you motherfuckers. So
for sure.
The other 20% y'all can do without.
That's
right.
All good. It's all good. Peace and love, y'all. We out of here. We gonna see y'all sooner than y'all think. We out.